If we had graphed some lines and we wanted to determine if they're parallel, we have to consider the definition of parallel lines to help us out. Parallel lines are coplanar lines that do not intersect. Now, all of our lines are on the same plane because we've graphed them, but we want to see if they intersect or not. Now, if they're not going to intersect by using slope, we know that they have to have the same slope. So we have three lines here, A, B, and C. If we take a look at the slope for each of those lines, we can then determine if the lines are in fact parallel and if they will or will not ever intersect. So let's first take a look at line A. If I wanted to find the slope of line A, I'm looking for the change in y over the change in x. Now, looking at A, I already have two of the points, and I could use the slope formula to plug in the coordinates and check. And if you're not sure about that, you can go back and check the video for looking at the slope of a line. But what I'm going to do is just look at that change in y and the change in x. So looking at A, I moved up 2 in the vertical direction and 4 units right in the horizontal direction. So my slope is 2 over 4. So the slope of A is 1/2. Now if we do that same approach for B, again change in y over the change in x, looking at between those 2 points, I had a vertical change of 2 and a horizontal change of 4, so that's going to be 2 over 4, so I get a slope of 1/2. Next we look at the slope of C, which is the change in y, again over the change in x. And for C, we get a vertical change of 2, but a horizontal change of 5 units. So that gives us 2 over 5, which is just 2/5. So now that we have the slopes, we can see that A and B have the same slope. They each go up 1 and 2 to the right. That is the ratio for their slope. So that's enough to say that A is parallel to B. Now, even though C does not showing to intersect A and B, the fact it has a different slope, it means they're not parallel, and eventually they would intersect, so we can't say that C is either parallel to A or parallel to B.